We all know the legend of Dracula, the immortal shadow, the fangs, and the castle in Transylvania. But what if I told you the true history of the man who inspired this myth was far darker, bloodier, and more terrifying than any Hollywood movie? He didn't drink blood. He did something much worse. I am the Axiom, and today we uncover the chilling truth of Vlad III, better known as Tepes, the man who made entire empires tremble at the mere mention of his name. To understand Dracula, you must understand his rage. As a boy, Vlad was traded to the Ottoman Empire as a political hostage, a guarantee of his father's loyalty. Those years spent in fear and isolation among his enemies didn't break him. They forged a ruthless strategist. He learned their tactics, their language, and most importantly, their most brutal methods of torture. When he finally returned to the throne of Wallachia, he came back with one goal: to never be a victim again. Before he was a legend, he was a ghost. In 1462, Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror invaded with a massive force. Vlad, vastly outnumbered, didn't hide. He disguised himself as a Turkish soldier, infiltrated the enemy camp to find the Sultan's tent, and led a daring midnight raid. He didn't just want to win a battle, he wanted to assassinate the Sultan in his sleep. The chaos was so total that the Turks began killing each other in the dark. But Sultan somehow escaped untouched. The year is 1462. Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror, the man who took Constantinople, is marching with a massive army to crush Vlad. But on the road to the capital, the army stops dead in its tracks. Stretched out before them was the forest of the impaled. Over 20,000 bodies raised on stakes, forming a mile-long corridor of horror. The Sultan, a man who had seen the worst of war, was so sickened and psychologically broken by the sight that he ordered a full retreat. Vlad the Impaler wasn't just cruel, he was a master of psychological warfare. His nickname, Tepes, literally means the Impaler. It was his message to the world: there is no mercy here. To understand the level of control he had, consider the golden cup. Vlad placed a goblet made of solid gold by a fountain in the main square of his capital. Anyone could use it to drink, but it had to remain there for his entire reign. In a land filled with poverty and crime, that gold cup was never stolen. People were more terrified of Vlad's justice than they were greedy for gold. Even his own court wasn't safe from his dark irony. Legend says that while dining in a field of impaled bodies, a nobleman complained about the stench of decay. Vlad immediately ordered the man to be impaled on the highest stake available, mocking him, "Now you will be up there where the air is fresh." The end of Vlad the Impaler is as mysterious as his life. He was killed in an ambush in 1476, and his head was reportedly preserved in honey and sent to Istanbul as a trophy. But his body, it simply vanished. Excavations at Snagov Monastery, his supposed resting place, found only animal bones. Perhaps that is why the legend lives on. So how did a 15th century warlord become a 19th century vampire? It started with propaganda. His enemies, the Saxon merchants, spread pamphlets describing him as a monster who drank blood while dining among corpses. 4 centuries later, author Bram Stoker found these records. The name Dracula, which in Romanian can mean son of the dragon, but also son of the devil, was too perfect to ignore. The historical Vlad died, and the mythical Dracula was born. What do you think? Was Vlad a monster who enjoyed suffering, or a desperate ruler trying to save his land? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark side of history, hit that subscribe button. History is full of truths waiting to be uncovered. I'll see you in the next one.